Sick Nas, bro. Hey, Adam back here with BattleTech TV. This will be the second episode where we get to check out Operation Skyhook, second operation from the original campaign. It's not as simple as the first one. This operation details. Let's check it out.
The success of Operation Beachhead opens the way for our advance. Your next goal
Colonel Reeves,
will be
you
to
have the
cut
floor.
Jaguar supply and communication lines. The Clanners have already begun using the railroads to bring up fresh units, and they've diverted their omni-mechs to protect their supply convoys. You'll find the Jaguar supply depots in the area to be quite well stocked. These are also heavily guarded. But the contents of their armories will be worth your extra effort.
I'm
From our
sure.
rebel friends, we have the location of several clan
Rebel
communication bases. The coordinates will be downloaded with your mission specifics. These are priority targets.
Sure.
We cannot allow the enemy to call up for reinforcements. The battalion will do their best to meet your needs.
Okay, so Operation Skyhook is basically just disrupting clan comm lines. Yeah, we'll hit hard, I'm sure. You saw what we're up against in the previous episode. That sucked, man. Yeah. Mentioned earlier, we'll be carrying the torch for Fiend. Hopefully the gravity is as real to the rest of our pilots as it is to us. And you, dear friends. So, yeah. But, dude, the clans are insane. They're not all bad. They're really not. They're not as bad. They're not any worse than we are as the Inner Sphere. But I do hope that everybody picks a side eventually. You know, right? Like, find what you stand behind, and you know, if it doesn't exactly fit your profile, if you're not exactly keen to represent that agenda that they're united behind, voice it. Voice your opinion. Like, make that count. In that regards, for my own self, I'm not exactly sure what my favorite house is, but I do consider myself more Inner Sphere. Yeah, I consider the Inner Sphere more akin to my own personal beliefs. I mean, you're gonna play a game, you might as well roleplay it. Even if you're playing Uncharted or whatever. Maybe you like that game because you like to hunt for treasure. You spend your day-to-day life looking for, like, heads-up pennies and stuff on the sidewalk. Fucking Lynx took no damage, but that didn't keep his autocannon intact. That sucks. Beast took my heart when he decided to try and rejoin the group by scaling the wall himself. Maybe you remember that frustration? Alright, he lost more Inner Sphere components than he did clan, so you got the odds on your side this time, but I'm having a difficult time shrugging that off myself. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the clan. They suck, but they don't suck necessarily as much as we do. Like, they come from a realistic place if you can put yourself inside the mindset of coexisting within year 3058, wherever we are. Like, the clan left a couple hundred years ago, I think. Probably longer than that. Under the command of General Krasinski, and they've just been kind of creating their own identities since then in the peripheral areas of the Inner Sphere. Like, different, I think it's all the same galaxy, maybe? I'm not really educated on that. But yeah, so the clans, they've existed outside of the inner sphere for long enough to be able to build up their own identity, and lately they've been striking into the inner sphere, trying to reclaim territory and institute their own governances and stuff as recognized within the inner sphere. And that's fine and good. Everybody should have a say, but first of all, they left on unscrupulous terms, probably. They took a lot of Starlead technology with them when they left, which is probably a good idea. I mean, you want to preserve these things, but there may be better ways of doing that than just annexing yourselves, or whatever the real term is. And now they're coming back, and they're not exactly hoisting white flags. No, they're blasting their way into our field of consciousness. So, large lasers lost, pulse lasers lost. Yeah, we're doing our best to maintain some form of stability. Like the inner sphere is stable itself. Inner sphere is a bunch of children with too much money trying to figure out why they didn't get the birthday present they wanted. Alright, so, that aside, let's consider Operation Skyhook. The first mission, we're going to be kind of like how we met Mystique. We're going to be linking up with a DEST operative, that's a Draconis Elite Strike Team member, Falcon. She has, like, super secret intel or something. She knows something that the clan is trying to keep us from learning, but she's like a spy, basically. Draconis Elite Strike Team. Not to get too ahead of ourselves, but when the inner sphere, much thanks to us, recaptures Port Arthur, it goes, the planet, Port Arthur, falls back under the control or governance of the Draconis Combine. So it's more or less fitting that we're working with the Draconis at present. That's pretty cool. I still adore this story. Like, the BattleTech is awesome, so check it out. This mission sucks. We have 150 tons to work with, and that usually bodes well for what Battalion is offering. Catapults. You might not get the impression based on what this game is able to render, but catapults are really like the velociraptor of battle mechs. They, most of them like in the world come jump jet capable, and like seeing them on the field of battle, you just get the impression of a raptor, a falcon, or some sort of a bird. And that they mostly sport long-range missiles only adds to that sort of death from above feeling that you get. So catapults are awesome. Speaking of awesome, can't wait to be able to pilot a couple of those, but that's not for... I don't think we'll see any of the awesome assault mechs during this episode, during Skyhook. Alas, so yeah. Kinda have to squint because the screen is super small for me. But yeah, we could probably pick up 2 catapults and be alright. So I'm sure all of you, battle mech warriors are fairly aware of the fact that, yeah, this is war, not a simulation. We're already losing. Our ranks are being slimmed. That bloody well sucks. Who wants to join?
This is Hitman.
Who wants to help us in this? We're not bringing Beast. He's almost dead. Dude, Lynx, Hunter, They're good. Maybe we don't even need to pick up any new pilots. That'd be fine. But yeah, we need mechs. We can bring 4. That's 150 tons, but in this mission... God, the song's getting repetitive. This mission is grueling, to be sure. We don't want to rely on ammunition, anything that can run out. I don't necessarily... Unless we wanted to bring a refit truck. That's something we haven't explored.
This is Rooster.
Hey, what's up, man? Golly, that blew up good! Refit trucks are rad. There's one available, but the catch is that as soon as you've used one for a mission, even if it survives, it's no longer amongst your roster, as it were. You can only use them once. So I'm sure for the next mission we'll be able to purchase another one, but that is something to consider. I don't know for sure that we'll be able to get another one. I don't even know that we want to use one. Golly gee. Anyway, let's start from scratch. I know, arduous. Bear with us. We practically need an entirely fresh roster of battle mechs, though. Alright, what weapons can we buy? We want long-range stuff. We want long-range lasers, PPCs. We've got no PPCs. We can get large lasers. Alright, that'll help. Medium range is really what we're looking for. Presently... One large laser, that's it? Aw, man! That was destroyed during the last mission, wasn't it? I didn't know we were so bad off. Oh my god, Emily. Yeah. Fiend. Alright, take all the weapons you want with you. Damn. Okay, just to make sure we're not missing anything. No weapons that we could have stripped from any of our mechs. Holy Moses. Well, there's autocannons, but those run out, don't they? There's a Gus rifle for sale, but that has almost no ammo to it. 16 rounds? Yeah. Alright. We're so screwed. This is bollocks. This is bollocks in a can. What can we do? What mechs come situated with medium? Do you have PVCs? Centurions W? Alright, yeah, we'll take one of you. And a large pulse laser. Okay, we'll take one of you. Great, now we're broke. But what are you gonna do? Catapult. Centurion. Alright, don't want to do much with our arms this run through, but an autocannon and a PPC, that's sufferable. Very mid-range, but if we take off that autocannon, maybe we can put in 2 pulse lasers and a clan streak. Okay, we're going to eventually fall back on brawling tactics, so may as well plan accordingly to that. A large pulse laser and a large laser for the catapult, a PPC, and 2 streaks. Fills it out rather nicely. Sensor equipped. All of these shots are going to be really, really necessary.
This is Hunter. This is Link.
We're going to be putting our best gunners behind the strongest weapons. Lynx, if he needs to fall back on pulse lasers because his gunning is a little bit lagging behind Hunter's, that could round out a little bit better. But if we put Hunter behind a large pulse laser with a recycle time of 2 seconds, that could just spell reliable damage per second. Well, anyways, my friends, before we get into the mission any further, I do want to elucidate that I don't want to be spelling out too much. Like, you'll allow me a little bit of time to nerd out when necessary. Everything that I do, I feel is completely necessary, mind you.
This is Scarab.
But, I don't want to have to, you know, insult your intelligence too much. So, yeah, you know what damage per second means. Oh, Helms Deep, we got 3 PPCs? Pfft, shows what I know. Alright, so, Clan Pulse Laser, a PPC, and Hell. Yeah. Maybe no. Maybe we want Scarab to be able to, yeah. Alright. Scrap that concept. We're giving Scarab a bit more advanced sensor abilities. That's pretty well-rounded, Kit Fox. Guardian ECM, some LRMs, and a particle projection cannon. This should work. Man, get psyched! This isn't exactly Wolfenstein 3D, but... oh, this could be a little bit dicey.
Commencing deployment.
Let's check it out.
Mechcommander
Falcon's waiting
prepare
for us,
combat.
anyways. Task Force 1, move.
There's a new sensor contact.
But Falcon, in the clan reproduction of the Hunchback model, let's get her joustling onwards as fast as possible. We're going to rely heavily on ammo conservation tactics with her because she comes equipped with a bunch of heavy auto cannons that have no ammo, or at least little ammo. Scarab's doing cool, keeping away from the fray as much as possible. And we've alighted upon this happy scene, aerospace spotter down in the corner. We'll want to get rid of that as soon as possible, but if we don't, there's a chance that it could accidentally call aerospace strikes on its own forces. It would not be a surprise to me if it did, because that AI isn't exactly aware of the term friendly fire.
No problem, sir. Scarab here. I am taking terracing fire. We seem to have a new threat. No problem, sir.
Pull Scarab back a little bit more. Oh, you want to destroy the bridge. Falcon.
One less enemy crawler.
Falcon, just make it across. Yeah. Never mind all the fire you're going to be taking. Just try and scramble. Get moving. Move.
This is Blake. My armor's coming apart.
Lynx, I think you're okay.
I'm taking fire. Scarab here. There's a new sensor contact.
Going to be misclicking a little bit. Pardon me though.
No problem, sir.
Oh, bridge is gone.
No problem, sir. This is Blake. One less enemy crawler. They're chewing me up.
Scheisse. Hunter's losing rear armor, isn't he?
There's a new sensor contact. Hunter here. Got one.
This is Falcon. Incoming fire.
Falcon, you're cool? Yeah, you're cool. Shrug that artillery blast off like nobody's business. Right on. And Lynx took a shot to the head, and he's losing rear armor fast. Does not. Oh, don't shoot it until I tell you how to, Falcon. For real, save that autocannon. You use an autocannon. Come on, this is not our first rodeo. I know what those sound like.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir. Wait here.
Okay.
I'm under attack.
Taking out that fuel truck, that chain reaction
This is Hunter.
did us pretty well. Lynx is taking pilot's damage like nobody's business. But these Rommels aren't exactly minced. 2 autocannons and a heavy tank. It's a good amount of armor. That's really dicey, but that could have gone better, frankly. Oakley dokley. Let's capture some gate controls, and never mind the bridge being destroyed. Alright,
Enemy components
that
captured.
complicates things considerably. It's up to Force Group 1 to tango with quite the,
Scarab here. There's the new sensor contact.
what's the word? Well, there's a company of medium and light mechs way to the south of us that Force Group 1 is going to have to contend with on their own. The best we can do with Falcon right now, before we can link up together, is just hide. Oh, there's a Cougar. Let's see what Falcon can do.
Incoming fire.
Actually, get close range. Don't dally. Yep, that's a hit. That's to the arm.
Falcon here. I have a
It's
new
luring us
sensor
into these other... Scheisse! Alright, you're doing okay.
trace. Incoming fire. Very good, sir.
Falcon is walking into an obvious trap, so we'll use Battalion
Very good,
as much as
sir.
we can to help soften those targets and give us an advantage. Damn. Even with the heavy autocannons, this might be too much for her. She doesn't really seem keen on hitting.
This is Falcon. Incoming fire.
Nope.
Very good, sir.
Yep. Yeah.
That missile hurt.
I mean, yeah, we want to salvage it,
I'm
but...
not nearly out of weapons.
Yep. Okay, that's your last AC round. See what I mean?
Out of ammo. Very good, sir. This is Falcon. Yes, bits of mech everywhere.
That's not a salvage. Draconis, we expected a little bit more of you. Alright, this should be yours, Falcon.
I'm in their sight, sir.
Nope! You've lost your CT armor. We didn't need it, but we're pulling back. We seem to be at a stalemate, so let's just take a minute, regroup, collect ourselves. Is that Uller going to give up the chase? No, it's not. It's not, is it? Oh,
Very good.
enjoy that.
Falcon here, sir. There's a new
Oh,
sensor.
Falcon! Falcon! Alright, we're cool. We're cool.
There goes another armored chunk.
Yeah, well, that's all we want to do for us, so congratulations.
Rang my bell.
You did, you know, stand toe-to-toe with 2 battle mechs on your own. Good on you, Falcon. If we survive this, you've definitely earned your place amongst our ranks, but... whose fault is it, really? Fuck you, Condors.
I have
You
a new
have fun
sensor
being
tray.
dicks by yourself. Meanwhile, Force Group 1 will move you along to clear
Scarab
out the
here. We seem to
extraction
have a new
site.
trace.
If we can clear the way for Falcon to make it to the extraction zone, then the mission is ours.
I'm receiving direct fire. No problem, sir.
Thank you.
One less enemy crawler.
Lynx.
Scarab here. We seem to have a new trace.
Alright, so there should be some high ground over here. We'll take this.
This is Falcon.
Try and open
There's
up
a new
our
sensor
field of-
contact.
Open up our field of view. Yeah, it's a tank. There's no sensor being projected off of this blip on the radar, so I assume it's just going to meet up with its friends over here.
I have a new sensor trace.
Oh, by the way, this constitutes plenty of experience, doesn't it? We'll pray, get through this debacle, strap a sensor probe so we can see what we're looking at. 3 mechs 4 mechs. Alright, we have 4 mechs to get through, and a couple other vehicles. But we, you know, if we can get through this without losing too much armor, we'll take out as many of these vehicles as possible. We have no artillery strikes to rely on, but frankly, that's fine. These field trucks are patrolling the area. If we can lure these targets into a blast radius,
Falcon here. Sir,
that'll help
there's a new
immensely.
sensor contact.
The question becomes, do we vie for salvage or gunnery experience? We don't want to lose any pilots, so that also thickens the
I
plot.
have a new sensor trace.
Hunter's front armor is fine, as long as we can keep him poised forward and not dance around the firefight too much. That should be fine. Alright, let's wait for this fuel truck to move out, draw the enemy mechs towards us, and ignite the blast range. See how many enemy mechs we can take out with it. Are any of them coming? Yeah, they're coming. You're dead. Alright, here comes a hunchback. We remember that these guys suck, so we're going to commit to a medium range. keep outside of this guy's short range proliferation. Falcon. Oh, that's a ghost rifle.
I have a new sensor trace.
Falcon kind of described the devastation of heavy autocannons. There's Reclan, of course, but even inner sphere autocannons will ruin your day if you're unlucky.
I am the hunter.
We're doing pretty well. That ghost rifle is just doing whatever it wants, though. Okay, check it out. His AC is still intact, so we still have to continue focusing. The hunchback. Holy Moses. We have to get this guy out. Oh, that's a salvage. Oh, we may have salvaged that autocannon too. That'll definitely help for the next mission. Anyways, everybody, holy god. Get within this guy's strike radius. That ghost rifle is tearing Lynx apart. Lynx! Dodge a shot! Just dodge one shot, man. Alright, are you stripped? You're stripped. Cool. Cool. He poses less of a threat.
That takes care of him.
Lynx deserved that kill.
Falcon
Lynx!
here. I have a new sensor trace.
Alright. We're leaving Lynx out of the fight from now on because he's one tap away from being murdered within his cockpit. That's cool, that's cool. Man, that's a really good setup. I'm pretty pleased with how we managed. Good job, everybody. I knew you believed in me. Hell, that is one formidable Centurion. Pulse lasers and a peep. Cool. Alright, well, anyway. That went alright. Still a little bit worried.
Excellent, sir.
Worried about Lynx dying.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Good on it.
Wait here. I have a new sensor trace.
I bet you do.
Falcon here. Sir, there's a new sensor contact.
Lynx, have fun over there.
New
And
leader
also
selected.
enjoy being part of
New leader selected.
Group 3. Alright, Scarab, Hunter.
I have a new sensor
Let's
trace.
welcome Falcon to the team. Right? So there's some salvage over here. Let's check that out. What have we done so far?
Enemy
This
components
is
captured.
Scarab. Reporting
Both of
building
those
captured.
hunchbacks.
Yes, sir.
Good job, guys.
Enemy components
Hunter here.
captured.
Reporting
For
building captured.
LRMs, just a bunch of inner sphere technology. Take it or leave it.
I'm on it, sir. Yes, sir.
Commander?
Enemy components captured.
We're checking out some clan
Hunter here.
shit. That's
Reporting building
cool.
captured. I'm on
Enemy
it, sir.
components
Damn
captured.
us.
Reporting building captured.
Cool. Thank you. Operation Skyhook.
Sir,
Liberally
new
doling
sensor
out the clan
contact.
technology, and I love you for it. Alright, so... not to tell tales outside of school, but... standing between us and Falcon's re-inception
Falcon, I have a new sensor tray.
her comrades, whatever. Before she feels more or less at home, we've got to get through another cougar. State it for the third time. My favorite mech in the game, so let's try and bring it home, shall we? Hunter, Scarab, and another Kit Fox. Scarab, luring, successful.
I'm on it, sir. Let's see how they like this. This is Hunter. I don't think these guys like me.
You can stay within this medium range. That's comfortable. PPC's, Kit Foxes. Kit Foxes here. And Scarab's being focused, so let's bring him back a little bit more.
There's a new sensor contact.
Falcon, you're cool. Don't worry about it.
Taking fire. Excellent, sir.
This Kit Fox is... Alright, there, we're back. Hunter's taking all the aggression.
I have a new sensor tray.
You got it.
Maybe we can leave some LRMs to salvage this.
As ordered, sir.
Leave the peep out of it. Scarab, just trade your LRMs to this guy.
Excellent, sir.
Leave your peeps out of it.
Adjusting my range.
And, Hunter, you're doing pretty well.
Hunter here. Taking fire. Feels like target practice. Changing attack range.
Scarab, you are attacking this guy, right,
As
though?
ordered, sir. This is Scarab. Adjusting my range.
Scarab, just do it.
As ordered, sir.
I direct PPC to the Kit Fox.
Falcon, sir, there's a new sensor contact.
Feels pretty good. Big Cougar's been crippled. Oh, you're out of ammo. Oh, that's devastating. This Cougar has nothing left to it.
Crap coming my way, sir.
Hunter, you're good.
More into the breach.
Alright, well, that's not a salvage, but...
This is Falcon. I have a new sensor tray.
Ow, Hunter. Your rear... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be going after those tanks. That's cool. Yep. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Thank our lucky stars that nobody died. Alright. That definitely spells success, completion of Operation Skyhook Mission 1. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Obviously curbing our enthusiasm to appear composed and cool for posterity, but fuck this mission. Look at this. If you don't know what you're doing, these tanks will make short work of you, no doubt. Falcon doesn't have the worst gunning. Well, okay, her gunning kind of sucks. But her piloting is great. She should be able to survive. You don't expect her to. But yeah, no, she tanked pretty well. She could have probably torso twisted a bit more to spread the damage. Rather take all of it to her front, her center torso. But god damn it, Lynx. I've never seen a pilot so close to being murdered outright within its mech. That cockpit is blown to hell. What a nub left of that chassis. You probably look like a well-used pencil right now, Centurion. Weren't exactly able to explore much of the map, though. Every map does deserve a little bit of love, though. This game is art. It is a work of art. It may forego interface, like it. Pathfinding, kind of an issue. Misclicking is the easiest thing in the world to do, but you do kind of take that in stride with the, you know, safety of knowledge that this is just a beautiful game. How ambient. How eerie.
Mission objective
Let's get the
complete.
hell off this planet.
Mission successful.
5 pilots killed? Alright, count that as a success. I'm not, like, vengeful against the clan, but anybody... That was a salvage. Right on. Okay, we got a Kit Fox. Take that. Got 2 hunchbacks. If nothing else, we can sell them. We're going to be pretty light on cash. Alright, next mission. I think... Therefore I am probably going to need spirits, a little bit of libation before we venture further into Skyhook. It's one of the more difficult but rewarding campaigns of the game. Operations, sorry, but I don't exactly do well under pressure, so let's get more drunk. If you'll pardon the expression, but you know, once you get your feet a little bit wet, you kind of chill out a little bit. Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us, thank you. I would especially want to thank everybody who's been so receptive of this so far. Couple of our neighbors who I love and adore explicitly deserve my thanks. So, a cheers to you. Yeah, people who drum and aren't afraid to look silly playing music in front of all of us, especially garner my love. So, good on you. And MK, a cheers to you. Thanks for following. I hope you dig it, my friend. Let's take these missions a little bit more cautiously, a little bit more, well, you'll see what I mean. Dun, 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 dun. The battalion offered us 2 refit trucks after that last mission. That's cool. Alright, well, we just want 1. Scrap everything. We're starting from fresh. Falcon. Thanks for the clan tech. If anybody knows how to make a getaway from clan occupied space, it's Falcon. Lynx, we might want to leave out of this mission. He's a fantastic pilot. The stats only... Oh, nuts. The stats agree. Anyway, Hunter, losing some short-range missile packs, but that's completely sufferable. Losing armor, not so much. Well, that was a hefty chunk of kit change. Bollocks. But just for, curiosity's sake, who's new? Spice.
I'm Spice.
Everybody's got the
I'm
spice
Spice.
of life, alright.
I'm Spice.
Not far out. Around Earth. Athleticism helps her muscle even the toughest of mechs and warriors into place. Too soon, Spice. Obviously referring to Fiend. Haha, hooah! God damn it. Fiend. What a drag. We have 165 tons to work with. Can we purchase any assault mechs yet? Just curious. Yeah, we could pick up an... We could, if we had the cash, pick up an awesome... I mean Atlas, sorry. I think for this mission though, we'll spend the rest of our dough on refitting this Commando J. Cause we'll want to be able to jump. Click. Alright, so we're looking at Hunchback, 2 AC, a commando, and probably a catapult, right? Can we dig this?
This is Hunter.
Hunter's doing good. Falcon has the best
Falcon
piloting,
here.
so we'll put her in the commando. Obviously, these things don't stand up under fire at all, so with a higher piloting skill, hopefully she'll be able to shrug off and dodge as much damage as possible, thus keeping her afloat, because we need her to jump. The role of the Commando J in this mission will be to sneak past enemy lines via this river here and sneak into the base and capture some turrets. Not necessarily making our fight any easier, just theatrical. Just fun.
This is Scarab.
Scarab and Hunchback 2CA. Alright, let's outfit this catapult first of all with Clan Heavy Auto, Kemas, an autocannon, and 2 Clan air lasers. Pretty ammo reliant, but with a refit truck we'll be able to replenish the ammo. And hopefully blaze past any defenses. Oh, we have a ghost rifle. That spells fun for Scarab. We also have 2 large ER lasers, which we can fit one on him. We don't necessarily need that if we can pack in the particle projection cannons. And if we needed to worry about close range, no. This is a huge gamble, but we'll give the clan pulse. That's tricky. I don't want her getting close. Three clan ER lasers. And how about 1 streak? That should help with vehicles that get too close to her. An intermediate sensor, and that pretty much rounds out her payload. Okie doke. Okie doke. Clearly, we're throwing everything we've got into this mission. But we may as well save the Clan Pulse lasers, because they're amazing. Clan Streak, or a Clan Heavy Flamer. A PVC, a Gauss Rifle, and a Clan Heavy Flamer. You have to make your shots count, Scarab. But what is that? A 40% chance of hitting? About there? That must be a 70% chance of hitting for Hunter.
This is Hunter.
You've got it, right? Right. Yeah, we're good. Ooh. We're even lowballing it a little bit. Too bad we're so fixated on the jumping commando. We don't have anything else jump capable, obviously. But yoink. But this should be okay. With a refit truck.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors.
Yeah, we got this.
New contact on my screen.
That you do, laddie. That you do.
Leader selected.
And not to tell tales outside of class
New leader selected.
again, but they're bulldog tanks. So
Sir, there's a new sensor contact.
yeah, brace yourselves. No, you're good. Do some scouting, Falcon. Yep.
I'm on it, sir.
Nice shot. Well, that's a Gauss rifle for you. Get. No! No! Jump, you sorry bastard.
I'm on it, sir. Hunter here. Have a new contact on my screen. Reporting vehicle destroyed. I'm on it, sir.
Not that...
Got one. Yes, sir.
Not that a heavy autocannon trained at us spells immediate death, but one lucky shot could really ruin any pilot's
I'm
day.
in their sights, sir. This is
Falcon, you're being focused, so how about you get out of there? Nice, Hunter. Maybe we'll just focus on that.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that ain't good.
Scarab here. Enemy destroyed.
Strike
I'm on
him.
it, sir. Let's see how they like this.
Focus it down.
Got it.
We'll move the refit truck closer to our lines, so we don't have to waste so much
More
time.
into the breach. I'm receiving directed fire.
You're good.
Got one.
Yeah, you're good.
Hunter here. Have a new contact on my screen.
So, what was that? 6 tanks later, and we have 4 rounds of heavy autocannon left. 5 rounds. 3 rounds of Gauss rifle left. See how silly it is to bring these heavy armaments into battle if you're not capable of refitting
Sir,
them.
there's a new sensor contact.
Strategic tactics. Indeed.
We seem to have a new trace.
Falcon, why don't you do us the honor of exploring the map for us? In this mission,
Hunter here.
we're going to meet our newest friend, Perimeter Alarms. There's a base yonder over here. If this perimeter alarm goes off, there's going to be a whole mess of tanks that are activated. Incongruency of the perimeter alarm's activation. A couple Gauss rifles will definitely silence it, but if we can take it out before getting too close, that would, I guess, be best for us.
Scarab here. There's the new sensor contact.
Do go on, Scarab. King of Sensor. No biggie. It's just a harasser. What has 4 streaks? I think streak our SRM pack, or just sorry. An SRM pack constitutes SRM 5. So that's for all intents and purposes an SRM 20 affixed to a lightly armored tank. That would suck if it was a Jenner. Maybe if you put those short-range missiles in the capable hands of an experienced mech warrior, we'd worry a little bit more. But
Combat effectiveness below half.
a tank's not going to do a whole
My
lot.
ammo is depleted.
You heard it from Scarab.
Scarab here. Enemy destroyed. Yes, sir.
He's pretty much wasted right now, so we'll allow him a moment of respite. Psst, yep, nailed it.
Reporting refit completed.
Way to go, refit truck.
Yes, sir.
And our ammo, like that,
Repair
Sir,
complete.
refit completed.
fully replenished. Gotta dig it.
Acknowledged.
And Falcon, just because the commandos,
Reporting refit complete.
God knows where these components are placed. Maybe that arm was taken off and all 3 lasers would have been lost. We don't know. We don't want... Well, we want to know, don't we? The spirit of inquiry is rich, but we don't want to find out the hard way. We'll just assume the worst.
Captured.
And we salvaged some LRMs. Alright, fun. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Clan. Thanks, Bondsman. Presumably this was a little bondsman outpost. If it was Clan, it'd probably be Clan weapons, but you know how Clan are. They invade and capture a planet, and suddenly all the inhabitants are singing their praises or else being put to the guillotine. In another life, these people we're fighting may have been friends, but Clan isn't exactly giving them many choices. So, lesser of 2 evils, we'll settle their fate for them. You know, they could rise up. Oh, what's up, Centurion? Get out of there, Falcon. You guys...
Yes, sir.
Hunter, get really close. Get, like, super close. Nice shot! I don't know how that hit his back, but... we'll take it. Hit me with the flower! You do it every hour! Ah, baby, you're so vicious. Who wouldn't have loved to salvage that Centurion? Well, yeah, that was an autocannon we would have loved to have, but alas. But we did find some intermediate sensors. That's really what that looks like to us. Marvelous. Yeah, getting one's feet wet. I think we might have a feasible strategy for this mission. Inch forward, take out outpost after outpost, and refit when necessary.
I'm under contact on my screen. I'm on it, sir. Hunter here. Got one.
You're good. You're good. Strikers. Falcon, care to join us?
Getting fanged up in here. I'm on it, sir. Hunter here. Enemy vehicle destroyed. I am taking harassing fire. Yes, sir. Scarab here. Enemy destroyed. Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's a lot of nuances about this game that you have to love.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
It's not a roguelike. It's not generating each map randomly, play for play.
I'm on it, sir.
Enemy
But-
components
This is
captured.
Falcon reporting building captured.
As you learn to appreciate the mechanics more, you'll find more advantageous ways to go through each mission. And, you know, I'm not going to say this game is a coming-of-age story, but in my own life, it is something like that. My friends, God love them, and, you know, infinite pity upon your souls, will attest that this game takes up too much of my life. The game takes up too much of my life, but the drama in this story, the inner sphere itself, I think I could be devoting a bit more time. Have any of you read the books?
Sir, there's a new sensor
They're
contact.
fantastic. Michael A. Stackpole has written a great number of stories about this shit, and yeah, I don't regret
I can't get through this way.
lending all of my books away and probably never seeing them again, but it's about time to look up, what's that super cheap website where you can just order this kind of stuff? You have medium weapons.
Very good, sir.
Okay, time to go. No. But, yeah, that's some salvage we want. Anyways, we are far off mission. These guys can suck a chili dog. We'll be back. Where's the rest of our group? Falcon, you're good. You're good. Hey, if we don't have to mess with that bulldog, that's fine. Really, all we want is that component warehouse. If he wants to play Don Quixote, you know, I've got imaginative windmills galore for you to joust with, my friend. Actually, eventually I'll probably get a little bit tired of conjuring these imaginative windmills. So Andrew, thanks for the booze. Wink. I'm not saying that booze solves problems, but it doesn't. It does, however, make the pitiful attempt of entertaining you, my lovely friends, a little bit more manageable. Because, you know... perimeter alarm. Our forefather, God rest his soul, Kurt Cobain, once so novelly expressed, yeah, you're an entertainer. Welcome to the 21st century, my friends, but all eyes are on you always. And I'm not even referring to CCTV. Fuck, I've never even been to England. All of you, my friends across the seas? Well, I just assume that you're ethereally beautiful and a sense of humor to boot. But in America, you kind of have to scrap a little bit. Yeah, like we know how difficult it gets. This land's a fairy tale. But Scarab has a sensor contact, so meanwhile, let's just concern ourselves with that. Some Gunnabert. I got the hiccups already. Well, we know what to do with crew barracks, don't we? Yeah, we'll just drop an artery on it. I don't think that's enough to destroy any tanks. Cool. Oh, one down, whatever, we can deal. That striker's already powered up, or manned by crew, so we will have to contend with that, but this harasser and this striker and this bulldog constitutes, yeah, that just represents. All that means to us is free gunnery experience. Huh. George Bush doesn't care about black people. George Bush doesn't care about black people. Probably true. Maybe these days he does. He's probably gotten through it, his skull. I mean, yeah, they're robots and they're monsters, but they're Americans, so they're not beyond hope. Anyways, hold down C, press the right mouse button. Everybody's going to target it from where they stand. And this striker doesn't seem to mind, so maybe we can dispatch him with long-range Gauss rounds before any of these guys power up. Yeah, this is the base.
Pressing the attack.
Nice miss.
Scarab here. I am taking harassing
Hey
fire.
Falcon, let's do a trick. Let's do a thing before anybody notices that we're gone. And refit truck,
I'm taking fire.
where'd you go? You over here? Alright.
Damn it. There are mines everywhere.
Oh shit, that ain't good.
Falcon, incoming fire.
Falcon, jump out of there.
There goes a leg.
Refit.
This is Falcon. I have an armor blow through.
Alright, well there goes our plan.
Mines everywhere.
She's lost a leg. I don't think a refit truck is going to put a leg back on her mech. God damn it, that sucks. Yeah, there's stuff happening. I hear the thematic music. Alright, well, fuck.
Scarab here. I am taking harassing fire.
Yeah, that worked well, didn't it? Why don't you just go frolic in the minefield, refit truck? See how that works.
Reporting refit complete.
Is your leg okay? Oh. Okay, not all is lost.
Acknowledged.
Hey, Scarab, why don't you say hello to the striker for us?
Pressing the attack. Sir, refit completed.
You look like a fire truck with a...
Look out!
Oh.
I found a minefield.
That you did.
Scarab here. I am
That you did.
directed fire. This is Scarab reporting vehicle destroyed.
This game is so badass.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well we could use some more Gauss rounds, couldn't we? Alright, fantastic. Fan-bloody-tastic.
Reporting refit completed.
Alright, Hunter, Scarab, resume your patrol there. Let's give Falcon some time to get into position. I forgot that this was actually our... like...
This is Scarab. We seem to have an
Easter egg. Like this game strategy is an Easter egg. You have to hunt a little bit for the most amusing routes to take. But man, you will be richly rewarded, my friends. This game is pretty cheeky sometimes. Or at least it allows you the chance to be cheeky yourself. So hey, take it. A little bit of high ground. Domo arigato. Maybe if we move over here, could we get a better vantage? Not really. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool. Hey, you guys should listen to Noah Ortiz's band, Two-Headed Boy. Falcon, we still love you. Come on and get up. Nobody's going to judge you. Everybody eventually, while piloting a 25-ton walking nuclear reactor with jump-capable structure, falls down. Fact to life. Alright, more or less, we are in position. If we can take this back route, I think turret control
Sir, there's a new sensor
for these
contact.
lasers. Are you lasers or are you autocannons? Yeah, I have no idea. Cannon. What cannon? That. Okay, you're autocannons. You would be much better suited fighting for us. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but what has the clan done for you lately?
This is Falcon. I have a new sensor tray.
Alright, cool. It's not like a bulldog and a commando is going to pose much of a threat to us. You know, heavy autocannons and Gauss rifles considered. But, alright, if we can...
Stopping here.
By the way, press backspace, halt activity. You think? Don't think, Mech Warrior. Find out. Finish your sweep. Alright, here comes fun. We're gonna do it. We are goal for invasion. Finger on the J key. Oh shit, we stopped. Shit, we gave them an opportunity. Alright, Falcon, you've got this. Nobody else is alerted. We're going to draw this SRM tank into a medium range. Pick them off unbeknownst to the rest of the forces. Right, alright, we're good. Right? Nobody's moving? Yep, Commander's moving. Bulldog's moving. From position, everybody say hello to the commando. I do kind of want to savor this moment. This is going to be sweet. We'll want to focus on Falcon, of course.
Hunter here.
Nice shot! Oh my god! That hit the head? Dude, a Gauss rifle to the face of a commando? You're not going to... Yeah, you're still marching forward. God have mercy on your soul. Say anything you want about the clan, but they... You know, they're tenacious. Falcon. Alright, cool. Get in there. Get over here.
Garrett here. I am receiving directed fire.
We're going to jump right here.
Hunter here.
Take this
There are
out.
parts for everyone.
Cool.
Reporting building.
Oh, that commando died.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's all the way dead. Huh. Alright, draw your own conclusions. I bid you... Huh, maybe... raise a toast to that. That was a bondsman. He didn't deserve that. There's no self-respecting clanner who's going to jump into it. Well, maybe. Commandos are pretty fucking amazing. As far as scout mechs go, they really do bring the artillery. Yeah. You died for your cause behind the helm of a heavily armored, multi-utilitarian commando, 25-ton inner sphere battle mech on a planet that you captured under the clan Smoke Jaguar flag. Don't know how to think about that. Man, it doesn't go down easy though. Yeah, there's more pressing issues in the world, but as far as science fiction goes, it's pretty beefy stuff. Alright, so that's one heavy autocannon down. Let's not waste time and let's get the refit truck into position, because before too long, this battle's going to be decided
Yes, sir.
in our favor.
Enemy vehicle
If these turrets
destroyed.
don't take care of the striker, I'm sure Falcon would love to.
Very good, sir. Falcon here, sir. There's a new sensor contact. Right in my sight.
Maneuver our force into position. Yep, oh, don't mind us. Continue on your way.
Banged up in here.
Who's getting
Hunter,
banged up and
taking
where?
fire.
Hunter, from whom?
There's a new sensor contact. Right in my sight.
Falcon? Oh. Could have guessed.
Sir.
Check it out, sir.
Reminds me, who has a light ultra? Nope, nobody has a light autocannon. That was an AC-10 that Hunter slung and missed at that striker.
Understood.
That's cool. Let's refit. Meanwhile, Falcon, continue your
There's a new
duty.
sensor contact.
Capture some
This
stuff
is
for us.
Falcon reporting building
Repair
capture.
complete.
Sir, refit completed.
Very good,
I
sir.
don't exactly remember what that headquarters offered us as far as intel goes once captured, but... Huh.
Acknowledged.
Alright, we're all cool?
Repair
Reporting
complete.
refit completed.
Everybody
Yes, sir.
Sir,
get
a new sensor
juiced up.
contact.
Alright. Style it out from the left and to the right. You good?
Acknowledged.
Yeah, you good.
Repair
Reporting
complete.
refit complete.
Alright, glad everybody's on the same.
I have a new sensor trace.
Everybody's fresh. We're all green enough, but... Objective 1. Oh, don't do that. Destroy power generators. Alright, that's objective number 1. Numero... no. Somebody is equipped with sensors. I don't know a single enemy unit in the world of Mechcommander Gold equipped with sensors that isn't a battle mech except for Swiftwind Scout Racers, and they don't have sensors that wide. Let us assume that it's a mech. Yeah, let's assume it's a mech. It is.
I'm on it, sir. I'm taking fire.
Falcon here, altering attack mode.
Moving Scarab up just to focus on medium range combat. We've got Hunter coming in close for short range combat. Scarab, you could do going medium to long range, because that Gauss isn't going to fire
This is
so
Scarab.
close.
Testing my range.
And yeah, a bunch of fresh
Spare
mechs.
parts for everyone.
That's a beautiful salvage. That's a fantastic. Is every payload intact? Wow. Wow. Oh. I'm besides myself. Way to go, guys. Alright, cool. Enough congratulations, Sass. Let's take this out. Let's move the refit truck closer. And...
This is Scarab. Target eliminated.
You're cool, Hunter, but Falcon... Grab some
Components
salvage.
captured.
This is Falcon reporting building captured.
That commando and that catapult and that component warehouse with a clan Gauss rifle and a PPC and a clan streak. We're going to take a political opposition to the recognition of flamers. I think we're relying on them. Who? Scarab probably has one. We should just forget they exist. They're so cheap, man. Yeah, they weigh enough, but they don't weigh enough considering how much
Repair
Sir,
complete.
refit completed.
damage they do. I hit your mech with fire. You took 7.5 units of damage? Sure. Well, let's just get lost amongst the world of Mechcommander and not ask too many questions. Maybe that would be for the best. Meanwhile, we still have a couple artillery probes or artillery strikes to work with. Bridges.
Sir, there's a new
Bridges
sensor
with
contact.
sensor contacts. That's Huh. Scarab has a Gauss rifle, so we'll let him go first, I guess. Avenger! What? See you! A Rommel. That's a lot of autocannons. Force Group 1.
I'm on it, sir.
Alright, you missed, but we love you still. And he's not moving into range. Huh. Very stalwart Rommel, that. If you want to just roll the dice, inevitably you're going to lose at this game. I have to. Gotta respect you for that. We're going to be refitting ammo in 2 seconds. Do you want your name on a cake?
Enemy
Alright.
destroyed.
It's gonna be chocolate and Bavarian cream. Yeah, we didn't go to Dairy Queen. We pulled out all the stops. Your cake.
Repair
Reporting
complete.
refit completed.
Well, there's the pilot, right? Alright, alright. I don't want to murder that pilot, because chances are he's got a kid, and chances are the kid of that ilk is the sort that comes after you for vengeance in 14 years. Ah, that ain't good!
Sensor contact. Incoming fire.
Leave the armor for the LRM carrier. Right. Man, I forgot that was...
I don't think you guys like
Forgot about that part.
I'm on it, sir.
Can we just focus lasers? Focus ammo conservation for now. Falcon, you fell down. Could've used you right now. I'm sure a decisive 3-blast volley of Clan ER lasers would have finished that, but give it to Falcon. Give it to Hunter. Sure, but as far as scouting goes, we can use... What's up here? Fall down one more time. You guys are good? Cool. They beep?
I'm detecting a new sensor target.
Fuel tanks. Fun. Sensor readouts. Also fun. Oh, here comes fun.
You got it.
A jumping
I
hunchback.
have a new contact on my screen.
We'll leave the gas tanks to you. Alright, awesome. Falcon, take out the SRM carrier. The other two, Scarab, Hunter, take out the hunchback before you're allowed. The more time you spend standing at each other, the more autocannon rounds he's gonna Yeah.
Got one.
There's not really any reason to need a jumping hunchback, is there? We just issued the guard command to everybody because these elementals are a bit
In their sights, sir.
tricky to keep a lock on at all times. You fired a Gauss round at an elemental. You would, wouldn't you, Scarab? You may be a mad scientist with sensor arrangements, but
I'm on it,
Enemy
sir.
components
you
captured.
might want to
Enemy components
consider
captured.
your
Building
sense of
captured.
tact.
Yes, sir.
Catapult W. Ooh. 4 clan streaks and a light ultra AC, 2 pulse lasers. I'm reading these out for posterity. A, but B, I really like just wallowing in the grandeur. Alright. Last part of the mission. We want that last... Oh! Here comes fun. We'll just forget about that.
I'm on it, sir.
From outside of its range, let's take it out. Not that it's going to really be of any consequence at this late stage of the mission,
Target eliminated.
but let's just not alert that bulldog yonder. I don't think he'd be able to make it to us in time, but Either way, if we can send Falcon upwards to this components warehouse,
Yes, sir.
maybe drop a strike on some trees,
Enemy components
Reporting
captured.
building captured.
and then skate on back before anybody notices, we'll be all the better for it.
Hunter here. Have a new contact on my screen.
Yeah, that's our theory. I think we'll be all the better for it.
I'm on it, sir.
Quick.
Very good, sir.
If flamers are good for anything, it probably would be clearing out forest.
One floor into the breach.
A scarab. A fan of Shakespeare. Dot. Spot! Spot! Damn, Spot. Oh, hey, refit truck. We're waiting on you, I guess. Does anybody else like StarCraft? What is it that Kerrigan says? I'm waiting on you. Yeah, right. Not exactly Hollywood bound, are we? We're cozy enough inside Minneapolis at present, as we are, aren't we? Holy, hospitable place. What are we forgetting to do? Drop an artillery strike on the data center? You're the doc. So what's been pressing on one's you know, we're not debaters. We never really took any courses. Shit! It wasn't the data center, it was the auxiliary power!
Can't do that.
Oh, I suppose you can't, can you?
I'm on it, sir.
Well, Yo de Bois hopefully has been loosening its grasp on... What do we consider it? Her? Gaia? Sophia Gaia?
Yes, sir.
I don't necessarily
I'm on it, sir.
want to lead with considering her our queen, but obviously our center of gravity, our least common denominator. We all
Mission objective
can
complete.
consider ourselves brothers and sisters in some respect. And, you know, the family tree is being untangled as we speak, so I've heard. And I'm really bloody tired of waiting for the chance to celebrate that with all of you. Maybe we'll be able to share some music later.
Mission objective complete. Mission successful.
One pilot. Oh, that was the commando. Poor guy.
Commendation for low drop weight.
Low drop weights. Everybody was able to level up in every skill that they were applied to. That includes Falcon with jumping. And even with only 2 kills, she did level up with gunnery. Fantastic. Some other that's a bountiful salvage, if I may be so passive in expression. Pretty stoked about that. We're just going to skate on through to one of the most aggravating missions in Operation Skyhook. Cool. Alright, almost no repairs necessary. We could have spent a moment and repaired before we made it to the extraction point, but hey, Commando! Thanks for this short-range missile packs. I think repairing that mech would entail scraping... Huh. We're just going to pretend that... Ah, there's a pilot inside that mech, isn't there? That's morbid. I think that pilot made it out, though. I don't see why he ejected, though. Why would you put a green pilot behind a catapult W if he was the only chance you had of protecting that base, as it were? Mission point number 1. Anyways, thanks for the large pulse laser. We could do with more of those, and also a Merry Christmas, my friends. It is so nigh upon us. What are we missing? Alright, the Hollander. We'll probably never see it again. Not that it isn't a really groovy mech, iconic in its own right. Who puts a giant cannon like that in the rest of anything? This isn't Final Fantasy VII, and that is not a Juno. What? A Mako reactor cannon? No, it's a 45-ton walking tank. Never before. Oops. I think we're going to use you, so let's try and save our resource points. Cool. Mission 3. Intelligence reports that a lightly defended Cougar convoy will be passing near to the suburb of Bakersville, a clan-sympathetic town. Bakersville. But, goddammit, we are yet the first Davian guards, and it is a little bit contradictory to our philosophy as warriors to fight within heavily occupied, like, cities, towns. Yeah, that's not exactly our style, is it? But Bakersville, you are really pushing our limits of consideration. That close, man. If we needed a reason to start shit in your neck of the woods, you're not exactly doing much to persuade us otherwise. Of course, it doesn't specify that it is a clan-sympathetic town, but it happened to be the proud owner of Prima's official strategy guide, and they do outline that much in the text. Battalion Transport reports that it can only place your drop force on the near side of the river, opposite of the side the convoy is traveling on. It's recommended that you take only what jump capable next? What? They want us to chase them down? Yeah, I'm not surprised to read that, but yet I think that the map outlines a much more prudent strategy would be to just... Alright, take these high points, control a field advantage, get what shots you can long range. We have a handful of ER lasers, that'll totally help. Yeah, we'll just take pot shots as we're allowed, and otherwise focus on meeting the convoy down here, where there seems to be a little bit of a base. That's their exit route, so bases, yeah, probably have gate and gate control. If we can jump over a gate and control the control, if we can control the control, we might be able to control the mission. Follow the money in all aspects of life. I mean, speaking from one American to another American. Follow the money, man. ISIS.
This is ISIS.
I adore ISIS. Baron.
This is Baron.
Distantly related by blood to the ruling Davian family, Baron and his sister Countess consider it their duty, honor, and right to fight the Jaguars. Yeah, get creative, pal. I don't think we're going to be picking you up for this campaign. I'm really excited to play through the Desperate Missions campaign, wherein I believe Baron is one of the pilots that you start out with. He'll have, by that leveled up his gunnery experience to something a little bit more feasible. But presently, we can't be taking such a gamble on any pilot. Really, when we have people like Lynx and Hunter, who nearly have an 80% chance of hit all the time. Alright, so we're not taking a refit truck with us this time, are we? So that means less ammo, reliance, and more recycling damage, like particle projection cannons. Cake! Particle projection cannons all the way. Hunchback,
This is
AC,
Scarab.
I think you're going to Lynx.
This is Link.
Yeah, you're going to Lynx. 2 particle projection cannons. Oh, we have 2 catapults, don't we? Alright, new plan. We're going to fit
This is Link. This
this
is Link.
catapult, 2 catapult W's. How many clan alarms do we have? 4. That's cool. An alarm 20. Lynx, you can have an alarm 20. You can have 2 large ER lasers and another LRM rack. LRM 25. And an intermediate sensor. Cool, alright, badass. You are our long range. Cool. Hunter. A lot of medium range weapons so far. If we take out the autocannon and take out those ER lasers, we can give you 2 large pulse lasers and that. Or not that. We might not fit him out any further. We'll come back to you. We have the jumping commando. Still. That's a medium range jumping commando. Or should we just fit you out with streaks and pray you don't die? We should only give you energy weapons. Ammo-based weapons pose the threat of an ammo explosion if any critical shots are bestowed. Sorry, my vernacular is becoming morbidly typical, huh? Alright, so 4 lasers. You're a close-range, brawling, jumping commando. That means we have to keep you out of the fray as much as possible. That's fine. With this hunchback, we still want long to medium range capable mechs, so we can take shots across the river. Really, when this mission opens up, see, we're here, they have to be here. And indeed they are. The first minute of this mission is just melee across the river back and forth. I mean, they'll take the shots they are capable of, but their convoy isn't equipped necessarily to reciprocate a long-range salvo. So that's our advantage. The first moment of the mission is really what is leading our advantage. So as long as we can capitalize upon that and deal as much damage as possible, that's really all we've got going for us. How much ammo does a clan Gauss have? 16 rounds. Can we suffer it? Do we have any pilots with gunning high enough that we're willing to risk it? No, we don't. Well, Beast is feeling well enough to join us again, so yeah. Welcome back, Beast. I think Falcon deserves, well, her title, her call sign, Falcon. Doesn't that sort of allude to a jump-capable mech? So, yeah, welcome home. A jumping commander. I hope the Beast flex PPCs, because that's what's happening next. Nope. Nope, it's not.
This is Scarab.
Okie doke. 95 more tons. We want to use those tons. That's a Centurion, and that's 2 Kit Foxes, isn't it? Not quite. That's 2 Kit Foxes.
This is Mystique.
Okay, sir, you got it.
Beast. Clan light autocannons Ultra are like my favorite weapons in the game for whatever misguided reason. We're trusting those to Beast. And Mystique, who's all around kind of shitty at everything, I think we can trust with streaks, 4 streaks, 3 streaks, and 3 ER large lasers, 3 ER lasers. All of that is clan tech. Alright, my friends. I think you're benevolent and kind of beautiful. So, let's see what trouble we can get into with this. We're lowballing it by 35 tons. But if that beer has spoke, I really have to pee. Oakley dokley. Do. I get used to that feeling, I guess. But what more can we do but throw ourselves into the fray once more?
Commencing deployment.
Hope for a better outcome,
Prepare for
right?
combat.
There's a new sensor contact.
We're going to do a bit more micromanaging this time around.
Excellent.
What more is there to it? Force Group 2, I want you to scout ahead. This time, with a bit... Oh, hey, check it out! Can you get a shot off?
Very good, sir.
Yeah!
Acknowledged.
Ultra autocannons.
There's a new sensor contact. My sensors have a new contact.
This is Falcon.
Take shots where applicable.
Excellent, sir. Wait here. I think I'm trying some rest.
Lynx is taking pilot damage already. That's... Oh,
Crack one enemy mech.
nice shot.
Wait here. I have a new sensor trade. Immediately, sir.
Group 2, I told you to guard right there.
This is the beast. Uh-oh. New contact. Here comes trouble.
Very good, sir.
Alright, we want to use Falcon to get the high ground. You can see exactly what we're shooting at
Have a
now.
new sensor trade. Excellent, sir.
And that hunchback.
Mystique here. Got it. I got it.
That hunchback would be sweet to land a couple more rounds on. Nope, your focus is that.
As ordered, sir. Excellent.
Are we within range to shoot
Mystique
this
here.
field
Got
truck?
it. I got him. Incoming fire. Falcon here.
Yar.
An armor blow through.
Didn't really knock too much.
Sensor contact.
Falcon! Oh dear God!
As ordered, sir.
I don't know what you did to aggro these guys, but congratulations. You aggroed them. Yep.
Excellent, sir.
Falcon, how about you get out of here? Nope, you're crippled.
Blow through.
Yeah, you do. Oh boy.
As ordered, sir.
I'm in their sight, sir. This is Falcon. There goes another armor.
Wait here. My sensors have a new contact. Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Do what we can to get Falcon out of here before she dies. Where is everybody?
I am receiving directed fire. Excellent, sir.
Alright,
Enemy destroyed. Excellent, sir. Beast here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I feel like Keats or man.
Uh-oh, new contact.
It's the year of our Lord, 2017, and we still don't have enough poets to account for this shit.
As ordered, sir. Don't know how to do that, sir.
You'll figure it out, Beast.
Who wants some of this?
Alright, we really don't have time to dally now. Uh-huh. That's the
Heads up, I've got a new contact.
that's the Cameron drone, isn't it?
Sir, there's a new sensor contact. This is Mystique. I think I have a contact.
Mine lair.
Very good, sir.
Uh-oh, new contact.
Force Group 1 with a heavy armor will try and move to the front, while Force Group 2... Yep, yeah you are. Why are you in the minefield?
I'm in a minefield.
Yep,
I think I've cracked some rails.
you're still in a minefield. You're still in a minefield. You're still in a minefield. Nope, still in a minefield. Help him out, you guys. Alright, here. Nope, you're still... Alright, cool. We're good. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? This mission... Is there a god?
Uh-oh, new contact. Scarab here. I am receiving directed fire.
Mystique here. I'm taking fire.
You got it. Scarab here. There's a new sensor contact. I have a new sensor trace. Lynx here. I'm under attack. Enemy destroyed. I'm on it, sir. Man, I can't see through.
Alright, well, we remember these fuel canisters from
Mystique here. I've got
2 minutes ago.
Uh-oh,
So,
new contact.
let's move with a purpose
I have a new sensor trace.
and not
This is Falcon.
bring ourselves within
There's a new
range
sensor
of
contact.
any of that blast.
They've got me raised.
Yeah, they do.
Got one.
Whatever happened to Falcon, by the way?
Uh-oh, new contact.
Huh, well, I'm sure she's fine wherever she is. Oh, she's in the middle of everybody. Good, great. Safety numbers. You are still target number 1 when you run out front like
Seem
that.
to have a new trace.
Is it a striker and a spotter?
As ordered, sir.
Mystique here. I'm taking fire.
Cool.
One
Dead.
less enemy crawler. Excellent, sir. Say adios.
Keep pressure on, keep moving forward.
Enemy components captured.
Beast
And-
here. I can't find a way through here.
Yeah,
Enemy components
the
captured.
salvage via resource warehouse is coming.
Beast here. Uh-oh, new contact. Excellent, sir.
Alright, everybody.
Sir, there's a new sensor contact. Mystique here. I think I have a contact.
Beast here. Heads up, I've got a new contact.
Alright, well, everybody that needs to take rounds, everybody that needs to be fired upon now, has enough armor that they can take.
Vehicle destroyed. Excellent, sir. Excellent.
So we're sitting alright in that regard.
Wait there. I have a new sensor trace. Hunter here. Taking fire. Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Excellent, sir.
That was me trying to get
Scarab here. There's a new sensor
Group
contact.
1 under control.
Lynx here. There's
Who
no
wants
way
to go
through here.
first? Lynx. If anybody's going to shrug off a heavy AC round, it's you.
Excellent, sir.
Nice! You did! Guys, take it out now.
I'm under attack.
That you are.
Excellent, sir.
Got one.
As ordered, sir. Excellent, sir.
Alright, as a unit,
Hunter. Got one.
focus down
As
one
ordered, sir.
enemy at a time.
This is going right where it hurts.
Focus down one enemy at a
Scarab
time.
reporting vehicle destroyed.
And yeah, Falcon, you go first. That's fitting. You're only the least armored mech in the game. Alright, scout out a little bit of terrain for us there, Mystique. Because we're going to need to know a little bit more this time around.
Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact.
That's enough.
As ordered, sir. Wait here. I'm under attack.
Ravens, on guard.
Wait here. My armor's coming apart.
Very good.
Excellent, sir.
Lynx
Reporting mech destroyed.
took a shot. Alright.
Excellent, sir.
His armor's been laid bare on the right leg. But hopefully he'll sustain less than this Raven.
This is Link.
And that's a salvage, isn't it? Awesome. We have a jumping Raven. I'll take it. Any day. And yet, there they all are. Alright, spotter. That's a spotter. Group number 1, get up there. Falcon? Oh, hey, what's up? Capture that.
Very good, sir.
Good on ya.
Reporting building captured.
Yeah, now get out of here. Welcome to Force Group 3.
New leader selected. New leader selected.
Spotter just in time to die.
Hunter here. Got one.
Very apropos. And spearheading the charge of autocannons and arrows is a salvage truck. Alright, well, some of you have long range, so from position we'll assume that we'll be able to take out this Rommel before it gets close enough to train its autocannons at us. LRM's a go-go. Uh-huh.
Pressing the attack.
Nice. Awesome,
Enemy
awesome,
destroyed.
awesome.
Excellent, sir.
Appreciate what you're all bringing. That Cougar seems to have an idea of its own.
Direct fire.
And again, that gate's ours, so there's no threat of these trucks. And the forest is still intact. Okay, that's good. Hey. Cougar, welcome to our army. We're salvaging.
Sir, I have been injured.
What happened? Why is Lynx dead?
Hunter here. Fair parts for everyone. Excellent, sir. I am receiving directed fire.
What happened to Lynx? Why is he dead? There's like no reason for him to have died.
Immediately, sir. My armor's been whole.
I bet you'll figure out what to do with your armor.
I am receiving directed fire. Excellent, sir. Ejecting.
Yeah, you're
I'm
okay.
on it, sir. These here are coming after me.
Why is Lynx dead?
Like me. I'm on it, sir. Hunter here. Spare parts for everyone.
I still don't see a reason for him to be dead. An ammo explosion. Could that have done it? Alright, well, let's not get emotional about this, but... Huh. Fuck. Somebody's going to need the gunning experience. That would be Falcon.
Very good, sir.
We're looking at 2 lasers. Awesome. Take all the time in the world, Falcon. Why don't you jump around a little bit, actually? I'm sure we'll think of something to do in the meantime.
I'm on it, sir.
here. Took it out, sir.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Hunter here. Got one.
Very good, sir.
We'll just fast forward this part.
I barely even have to aim. This is Falcon. Took it out, sir. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Feels like target practice.
I'll take care of it.
Beat here. No weapons, sir. I'm done. Ammo bin empty, sir.
Right in my sight. Stopping here. Took it out, sir. Yes, sir. Right in my sight.
So maybe you love me, but now maybe you don't, and maybe you'll call me, maybe you won't. I have been loved, but adored by 100,000 more than I
Mission objective complete.
Falcon, took it out,
Mission
sir.
successful.
Thank you, Falcon. That was quite a bit of detail that we didn't exactly want left up to our superiors, so I'm glad that, yeah, everybody got their comeuppance in the end. You've made it to veteran, Scarab has made it to veteran, and Hunter seems to be leading the charge with 13 kills, and he's made it to 80% gunnery effectiveness. Fantastic! Well, things will be missing you sorely. And Operation Bulldog seems a little bit more harrowing and a little bit less insightfully characteristic now in your absence. This mission will be a resurgence. No doubt. It is up to the 15-minute yeah, it's given to us 15 minutes to Zulu Company to shit. What are we supposed to do? Intelligence analysts consider a clear sign of impending success for Arthur's command, knowing that someone never would have considered dishonoring himself and his forces by requesting aid. It is to our boon and benefit strategically that Clan Smoke Jaguar are... yeah, stubborn. Alright, that's their character. Perhaps this mission is our saving grace if we can use that against them. Their own need for glory and... well, not thrill to prove themselves, but the sociably acceptable hierarchy of the warrior caste and the obvious lack of humanity thereof. Alright, so that's what we've got going for us. Hunter looks like a fucked up Mickey Mouse with his 2 red ears. Our catapult's cursed. No. We need to consider our assets, though. What mech warriors can we hire? Alright.
This is Hitman. Dead
What's
on,
up,
sir.
man? I don't think we're going to be jumping with a commando anytime soon. Oh! Hunter! Could've used sensors. Forgot about that. Well... Alright. Thanks. Why did you die? In any case, now, hopefully we have enough money to purchase some... Does armor mean anything? What the fuck is the point? You're just going to leave all of our PPs... Yeah, alright. Thanks, Garrett. Cool, cool, cool. 400 tons. We probably have 35 tons of really useful mechs at our disposal. 33,000 resource points. Not a lot going on yet in Atlas. Would be nice if we could afford it. Alright, let's see what we can work with. Cheese on crow. Alright, 4 mechs we're certain of. Catapults, Centurions, Hunchbacks. 2 Hunchback Ws, and a couple of Kit Foxes. A few Kit Foxes. Power Commando W. Alright, alright, alright.
This is Hunter.
Hunter and a Catapult W. We're going to give you We'll spend most of our money on weapons, if they're available. Alright, sweet. 2 PPCs. Which we want back. There's large lasers for sale, there's ER large lasers for sale, but ER versus large. 5 seconds of recycle, 4 damage, and 9.5 tons. 5 seconds, 4, alright, 11 tons. That's quite a difference in tonnage. I mean, even that much makes quite the difference. Large lasers might become a boon in this mission. PPC certainly will. Alright, we're housing the PPCs in the most armored mechs we have at our disposal. Who else is worthy of... I mean, it comes down to that, really. Shite piloting and Hitman, decent and Scarab. Even though you are really injured, we're going to have to call you into this battle. We need Scarab and Hunter for sure to burst through this city. I think it's Affendale. That name comes to mind, and siege into this base and take out... What is it? What is our point of objective? Hyperpulse generators. Some HPGs? For real? Oh, that's fucking rad. Alright, yeah, we're definitely keeping the clan from sending off messages for reinforcements. Hyperpulse generators! Really, on Port Arthur? That does really explain why this planet is a priority for us, really, for Operation Bulldog. That's fucked up though. Because if the clan Smoke Jaguar has hyperpulse generators, that means that Comstar is allowing them to send messages to and fro, which means that Comstar is probably operating with some hidden incentive, what Hans Davian is either aware of and incapable of intercepting. Like, Hans Davian knows that the Smoke Jaguar have Port Arthur. The Smoke Jaguar owning Port Arthur means that they have the ability to communicate over interstellar distances, which is the rarest commodity within the inner sphere. And Comstar is the application. They are the... I don't think corporation is the word. Well, they're the entity, for lack of better words, that facilitates interstellar communication. Why would Comstar be lending their power to Smoke Jaguar when Comstar is presumably a neutral party? Alright, Scarab, don't die. We need your able command in helping us resolve that question. That's awesome. What the hell's going on? Alright, peeps. Peeps and autocannons. In a Centurion W. Ooh. You're the armored variant. I'm sure we could leave you in the hands of a pilot. Oh yeah, oh yeah!
Falcon here.
If we give Falcon the large pulse lasers, that means she can accept a little bit of, failure when it comes to gunnery, but there oughtn't to be that much of the chance of her losing those weapons because her piloting is so high. Meanwhile, the Centurion, kind of a glass cannon,
This is Hitman.
as it were, so we'll give him a larger gun. Alright. 2 large EL lasers, we'll tell him to keep his distance. Yeah, alright. You're loaded. Booted, suited, tooted. Cool. And for the sake of symmetry, yeah, we'll pick up the intermediate sensor to give to Hunter. Alright, peeps, autocannon. That should be enough. That should be alright. We've got 2 large pulse lasers. If we give you the Ultra AC, that will give you the inclination to stay out of the brawling range. But if we give you... If we give you stuff they can't miss, there's still the risk of ammo explosion, but there's also still the risk that we're going to get our asses kicked. So what are you gonna do? Alright. What kind of tonnage are we looking at? Nearly... Yeah, nearly there, right? I don't think that's enough tonnage to complete the mission. So if we could get some close range brawling mechs, that would be a jumping raven and an armored kit fox. Countess, sure. Siren's gunning is about the same as Countess's. She costs less.
This is Countess.
She's less infuriating upon my
This is
ego.
Siren.
Skater's my all-time favorite.
Skater here.
But what are we going to do with that shitty gunnery? His piloting sucks also. Jumping. Yeah, that's helpful.
This is Gunman.
Yep. That's you.
This is Countess. This is Mystique.
This is the Beast.
Obviously. We have our affinities assigned, clearly. Mystique with some large lasers. What would suit her well if she gets into a scrap and can't really get herself out of it? A clan pulse? We have 100 more tons. We have no more pilots. We have enough money to pick up 1 more. And we have, at best, a scrapped... Huh. Which of you would cost less to repair? Okie doke. Say we repair that. We have enough money to pick up Countess.
This is Countess, as ordered, sir. This is Countess.
Alright. This is the best we've been able to muster thus far.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors
Yeah,
prepare
okay,
for combat.
okay.
You got it. Beach here. Uh-oh. New contact. I'm on it, sir.
Sir, I cannot do that.
Did not probably need to lose those Gauss rounds, but he's got alarms again.
Hunter here. I have a new contact on my screen. Beast here. Heads up. I've got a new contact.
That would be Hitman. Of course, we have 15 minutes to complete this. Oh, but what's that? Elementals.
Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact.
Be extremely vigilant with the ammo conservation.
Sir, I cannot do that. Taking the shot.
Easily done, sir. Stopping here.
Cool.
Enemy
Cool,
vehicle
cool, cool.
destroyed.
I'm on it, sir. Heads up. I've got a new contact. Easily done, sir. My sensors have a new contact. One less bad guy. I'm on it, sir.
Miss Beast here. They've got me range.
He's escaped. So much for that.
Taking the shot.
We're going to toy with this Kit Fox.
Uh-oh. New contact. I'm on it, sir.
If I've ever known a clanner worth our attention, it's not him.
You got it.
Thanks for the clan
Sir,
year
I cannot
lasers.
do that.
This is Scarab. Enemy destroyed.
And that Rommel.
I'm on it, sir.
Sir, I cannot do that.
Easily done, sir.
Hitman with the LRMs is going to be our saving grace for a while.
Hunter here. Got one. I'm on it, sir.
Sir, I cannot do that.
Easily done, sir. Target.
If I've ever known, man, this cougar, I want to. Get out of there! Get the fuck out of there! In fact, everybody pull back.
Another shot is all good.
Yeah, we're not ready for that, so retreat, retreat. If we can aggro them to us, that's our plan.
Taking fire.
Yeah, you're taking a lot of fire.
Raining bullets over here.
We know.
I'm seeing stars.
You're fine, Hitman. Welcome to the unit, dude. Suck it up. Your predecessors have done much more with much less, so dig it.
Sir, I cannot do that.
This house is a spot.
Ammo conservation.
Sir, I cannot do that.
I'm on it, sir.
Sir, I cannot do that.
Raining bullets over here.
Don't worry about it, Countess. Just save your ammo. Try not to be a dick about it.
I'm on it, sir.
And yeah, were I you, SRM Kara, I would retreat.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I cannot do that.
One less bad guy.
Although that is harrowing, and I wouldn't mock anybody facing death. So ardently exposed is one like that, but I guess that's just practice for this
I'm on it, sir.
cougar.
I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, maybe you should leave. Maybe you should get out of there, man.
I'm getting torn up.
Shit, we did not exactly group up.
I'm getting torn up.
Alright,
I think I have a
fuck,
contact.
tactical retreat.
Miss Beast here. I'm getting torn up.
Yes, sir. I'm on it, sir.
Alright, if an artery can't help us,
I'm almost out of weapons.
Mystique.
Yes, sir. I am receiving direct fire. Heads up, I've got a new contact. This is Hunter. I don't think these guys like me. He's escaped. I'm on it, sir. Yes, sir. Excellent, sir.
Scarab,
As ordered, sir.
that striker's yours.
Raining bullets over here. Uh-oh, new contact. Excellent, sir.
Sir, I cannot do
See what this cougar has left.
I'm on it,
Not
sir.
much.
I barely even have to aim.
Excellent, sir. Next, sir.
Target destroyed.
Okay. got a jumping kit fox out of that. Mystique is basically internals and not much else. Her large lasers are gone, so we will designate
New
her
leader
for Scoop 3
selected.
and bid her a jolly rest of the day. Why don't you just jump all out of her? That's great practice. Nobody's disinterested or disenfranchised or fucked off in the least, I'm sure. Mystique, you did good.
I'm on it, sir. Stopping here. Scarab
Awesome.
here. We seem to have a new trait. This is the beast. Uh-oh. New contact. I'm on it, sir.
Base defenses to be softened up.
I'm on it, sir. I'm on it, sir.
I barely even have to aim.
Yes, sir. I'm on it, sir. I am taking heresy fire.
From who? Riddle me that.
Easily done, sir. This is Hitman. It's raining bullets over here.
Drop an arty strike. Just see what happens.
Hitman, one less bad guy.
Nice. Alright. That was awesome.
Heads up, I've got a new...
I don't think he's gonna make it.
I've got a new sensor trait. Let's see how they like this.
Would have been a salvage.
Hunter here. I don't think these guys like me. Yes, sir.
Alright. The mech is just powered up.
There's a new sensor contact.
And he's rapidly approaching. Cute. Alright, bring it on. See what is to come. Alright. He's a murderer, no doubt.
There's a new sensor contact. I'm on it, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed. I've got a new sensor trait. I received directed fire.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Missed.
I have a new contact on my screen.
Nobody else jumps, that's fine.
I'm on it, sir. Hitman here. My sensors have a new contact.
We're going to bum rush.
Contact on my
We're
screen.
going to lay down fire upon that LRM carrier.
Sensor contact.
We're going to take gate control. And we're going to dispatch this Rommel
Sensor trait.
as fast as possible.
Yes, sir. Raining bullets over here. Scarab here, reporting vehicle destroyed. Building captured. Damn it, I'm out of ammo. I'm receiving directed fire. I can't get through this, sir. I'm on it, sir.
Try and get everybody to play.
I'm
Nice.
on it, sir. This is Hunter. Got one. I'm on it, sir.
Very good, sir.
I'm on
Alright,
it, sir.
I feel like everybody's
Scarab
unified.
here, enemy destroyed.
Cannot capture. The enemy's too close.
This hound has a fox. Yes, sir.
Alright,
Scarab
that
here, target
is
eliminated. This hound has a fox.
viable feedback. If a Mechcommander can give any kudos
Reporting building
to their
captured.
troops, it is that indeed their experiences are viable. All of this within the fog of war is
Yes,
fucking
sir.
madness. So,
Building captured. You got it.
if I can give any if I can give any credence towards their experience, it is that
Got it,
indeed
sir. This is the beast. Building
they
captured.
are in fact being fired upon.
Got it, sir. Building captured. Got it, sir.
Enemy
Beast here.
components
Building
captured.
captured. This is the beast. Building captured.
Enemy components
Beast here.
captured.
Building captured.
Enemy
Yes, sir.
components captured.
Reporting building captured. You got it. Building captured. Yes, sir.
Well,
Here. Building captured.
if Comstar is going, what's the point? What's the use? Must we destroy these hyperpulse generators? I don't understand where the allegiances lie, but the fact is that Port Arthur's means of communication interstellarly is criminal? Is it not? Are we destroying anything that is uncriminal in our eyes? Like, I don't know. It's gotta go. I guess we're just trusting Colonel Reese to this.
Target terminated.
Thank you, Hitman.
You got it. I'm on it, sir.
Just for appearances.
Mission objective
So much for
complete.
that.
Mission successful.
Alright. Very cool.
Commendation for low drop weight.
Beast! Probably could have gained a little bit of gunnery experience from those kills and counters. You too, probably. Still, very well. Mystique. A little bit of jumping, a little bit of piloting, a little bit of sensors. Oh, this is fun. The train mission. Cool. Intelligence reports that the Smoke Jaguar consider the safe passage of this supply train vital to the defense of the region. Destruction of all cars in this train is therefore a high priority. Reports indicate that the train itself is being escorted by a unit of fast mechs, and that other forces have been stationed throughout the transit area to provide additional protection. Battalion Tactical Analysis recommends that you focus your forces on a section of track that allows you to take a little bit blah 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 pass. Awesome. Honey Blossom Opossum. Truly awesome. Rest in peace, large lasers. We'll probably be reconstituting our task force for this mission. 240 tons allowed to us. Probably means catapults with PVCs and autocannons. Sure. None of that is gonna happen. That could happen. Streaks and pulse lasers. Still
Falcon here.
awesome. Beast took a headshot. Maybe we want him to sit out. Can we purchase any pilots a little bit more fashionable than Gator? Ronan!
This is Ronan.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
you.
sir.
Fuck yeah. Ronan's the best.
This is Ronan.
Ronan, of distant Curita descent, Ronan fought hard to get transferred to the Debian Guard when the first rumors of a counterattack surfaced. Yeah. What's up, man? So, we don't have a cougar for you to jump behind yet. Exactly yet. But maybe we could give you a jumping raven that will help you advance in skills a little bit quicker, right?
This is Ronan.
Sup. Ronan likes ER large lasers, clan and intersphere variety, and advanced sensors. Alright. That was... Yep. You have sensors each. And we can yet do with a little bit more help. Do we have any 35-ton mechs? I've never heard of such a thing. But we do have a bunch of pulse lasers. So maybe we can give those... Maybe, just maybe. Cool. Too cool. A jumping... Kit Fox. Which of you is in closer repair? Riddle us this. Obviously, the advantage is ours to take a jump-capable mech because we need to get our pilots as leveled up as soon as possible. And... yeah, Hitman. Indeed it is. pulse lasers and some advanced sensors. Okie doke. This constitutes the best we can wrangle. This is our elite. So long as Scarab, Captain Sensor, Senior Intelligence, doesn't take any much. Oh, psh. Maybe you want a better mech than I. Huh. Alright, reconsider this.
This is Hitman.
Yeah, okay. We'll give Hitman, yeah, 2 large pulse lasers. Yeah. Large ER. Nobody is outfitted for close range combat. So that'll do it. That'll totally do it. Hitman with some... Yep. Cool. In we go. We've got to stop this train before it gets beyond the map. We're going to take out as many targets as quickly as possible. I'm looking at you, jumping hunchbacks. Though nobody told you you could jump.
Roger that.
Because they're not about to.
Roger that. Roger that.
Just train your lasers as... I mean, remember where you've come from. Remember what we're fighting for, and let them out of your grasp. That's just as well, too. Alright, so the map indicates... Well, the map indicates that that route is totally bargated. So we're going to move as quickly as possible. Scheisse! I guess we're taking... Alright, cool. No, nuts to that. We're not taking that bridge. We're going to explore further south. There's no reason for us to face 6 autocannons and a choke point like that. You guys have fun, Rommels. I trust you to that. We'll meet back up with those hunchbacks. No worry. Meanwhile, let's scout up ahead further. Ronan. Sign of life.
Ronan here. I have a new contact.
Alright. Cool. If anybody in the world is going to level up a little bit of sensor skills, as menial as that may seem, I'm going to take it.
This is Ronan. I'm registering a new contact.
Yeah. Oh! He's active. Alright, bait him back a little bit. You guys just set up a firing line over here.
This is Ronan, engaging from position. Ronan here. I'm taking incoming fire. Excellent, sir.
Ronan, from the home range stance, we will engage the Centurion.
Hunter here, taking fire.
And keep the pressure on medium range. This guy's got 2 lasers we hope never to see. If we can take him out, nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, that is some experience that we want Hitman to have. If we can get his gunning skills leveled up before too long, we'll be happy. Scarab, meanwhile, could use help in anything, and Ronan is just a wee tot laddie. A babe to the world. Alright, we'll set up our 2 catapults, our Centurion a little bit further down the line. But we can still use Ronin to scout forward a bit. Yeah. Scout just far enough forward that we don't...
I'm registering a new contact.
Alert these 5 tanks, 3 of which are Rommels. If there's a pattern, we might infer that the other 2 are Rommels. That's fun enough. Dude, those are worse than bulldogs, though. An autocannon, an AC-10. 2 AC-10s is a medium-range AC-20, assuming that you get all your shots on target. That's worse than a bulldog. Knowing our luck, we're going to get hit. I mean, we may as well just assume. Right. Right. We have set up our little, our field. This is where we will engage. There isn't very much room to fall back on, so when these 3 jumping hunchbacks come into play, we're not going to have much room to parlay, essentially. Boy oh boy. Well, may as well make sure we're not missing anything yonder south. Nyet. Okie doke. Be still, my beating heart. We have no artillery to work with. Ronin will call into Force Group 2.
New leader selected.
Hunter
New
will lead
leader
Force Group
selected.
1.
New leader selected.
And there's a couple Ulers. Get foxes also. Alright, no biggie. No biggie. From where you are, engage this
This is
guy.
Scarab, attacking from this position.
Cake, right? Cake. 1 artillery strike would be a godsend. We wouldn't have to worry then about disabling the engine.
Say adios. This is Hunter. I don't think these guys like me.
Alright, pull back a little bit.
Targeting at range. I'll make this hurt.
As soon as these hunchbacks start moving into position, then we'll focus on them, but meanwhile, at long range, we can worry about these get foxes. Alright, that guy's almost toast. He's close enough. Alright, we're good. Take out the hunchback.
Excellent, sir. Enemy
Nice.
tracks destroyed.
Ronin, fuck yeah.
Roger. This is Ronin. I'm taking incoming fire. Acknowledge.
And they're not moving in to engage close range.
Feels like target practice.
Alright, here he comes.
This is Ronin. Targeting at range.
And he walked into that tank. Alright.
Excellent, sir. Raining bullets over here. I'm taking incoming fire. Excellent, sir. Roger that. They're tuning
Hunter
in, sir.
is taking... Oh, the Rommels have came back! Alright, that's fun. Alright, that's good.
Over here. Any crap coming my way, sir. Hunter here.
Dang it.
Taking fire.
Ronin, back into the fray.
Checking.
Alright, Hitman's gone. That does not bode well. Alright, cool. Rommels. Everybody focus this
Checking.
Scarab.
Roger that.
Focus this Rommel.
Directed fire. I'm taking incoming fire.
Very
Excellent,
good.
sir. Enemy destroyed.
Alright, cool.
Roger that.
Cool.
Acknowledge.
Alright, focus your back. Alright, we're going to try and re-engage these Rommels with our front-facing west, so these Kit Foxes don't have a shot on our rear armor,
Acknowledge.
right?
Scarab here, sir. I have been injured.
You're
Scarab here.
doing fine,
Directed
Scarab.
fire. Enemy
Sweet.
destroyed.
Alright, we have
Roger that.
just these 2 Kit Foxes left.
The enemy is engaging me.
We're going to
Excellent, sir.
Oh, come on! Another Rommel!
Got the bead. I am receiving
From long range, Ronin, take out that Rommel.
They're pulling me apart.
Scarab,
At range.
just
Excellent, sir.
please keep this Kit Fox off our back. That was a shot! Alright, so that had to constitute most of its weapons. Good, good, great, great.
Ronin here. I'm taking critical damage.
Ronin, you got it.
This is Ronin.
Nice
I'm taking
shot.
incoming fire. This is Scarab. I am receiving directed fire. Roger that.
Excellent!
Scarab here. Enemy mech destroyed.
Particle projection cannon set that Kit Fox on its hind. What's left is
My
this
ammo is
cat.
depleted.
You're fine. You've still got 2 peeps.
I am receiving directed fire.
And this Kit Fox can't really do much else but keep his front armor to us, but that's fine.
The enemy is engaging me.
Ronin, try and get behind this guy. Scarab, just keep your target on. This could be a salvage. The pilot needs to punch out before he dies.
Pressing the attack.
Yep. Yep. Oh no. That's rough. We don't savor this.
Let's see how they like this.
Well, there go all your weapons.
Got the bead.
That pilot's dead. Oh, we're still taking damage.
I am stopping.
From what? Oh, there you are. Everybody shoot this.
Roger that. Roger that. Ronin here. I'm taking incoming
Scheisse.
fire.
Scarab, you two, I need you right now.
Excellent, sir. Ronin here.
Ah!
They're pulling me apart.
Ronin, don't die. Don't die right now.
I'm taking critical damage. As ordered, sir. Excellent, sir. I am taking harassing fire. Roger that.
Both of you, if we can focus this tank, it might set off a blast. Oh, no. The Rommel's still doing
Scarab
good.
here. I am taking heavy damage. Yes, sir. Scarab here. My armor's been whole.
Wow, what happened to
Scarab?
Scarab?
Directed fire.
Autocannon's out of
Enemy
ammo.
vehicle destroyed.
We knew that. What happened to Hunter? Alright, well. Okay. Both of his torsos is gone. His cockpit is lit up to hell and back. Hitman had to punch out because he felt like it. Alright, he had really no reason to eject besides that his lack of experience as a pilot would warrant such action. Alright, alas.
Roger that.
That makes up. That totally makes sense. That Ronin and Scarab would see us through.
Yes, sir.
You guys are feeling the love. I know it. Ronin, Scarab, 2 underdogs. Right? Scarab, proficient in sensors and not much else. Until, you know, he became something of a veteran of our company. Zulu Company, that, and Ronin, the man so eager to prove himself, has done just that in not but a jumping raven.
Mission
With
objective
his long-range
completed.
armament.
Mission successful.
Yeah, totally proved himself worthy. And this coming from an inner sphere
Commendation for low
lot.
drop weight.
Such fervorance, such tenacity and viciousness of, persuasion you'd expect from the clanners. A bunch of genetically engineered warriors, instructed through a hierarchy that, alludes to not much else but sense of worth. Yeah, pale in comparison of our boys. Anyway, I see that in the changes of the seasons, I hope winter catches none of us off guard. What do you say we take a break? It was fucking crazy, and I know for a fact that this mission is a heartbreak! This mission sucks! Yeah, they're gonna give us 400 tons to play with, but that doesn't... Oh, I know, this mission's awesome. Yeah, this mission's great. What are we looking at? Alright, to be continued.
This is Ronan. This is Hitman.
This is Hunter. Falcon here. This is Mystique.
This is the Beast. This is Ronan.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat. New leader selected. New leader selected. New leader selected.
Hunter here. I have a new contact on my screen. Roger that. Yes, sir. Reporting mech destroyed. I'm on it, sir. It's raining bullets over here.
Mech destroyed.
I have a new contact on my screen. There's a new sensor contact. Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact. Beast here. I'm getting shot at. Firing at range. Firing at range. Heads up, I've got a new contact. Ronan here. The enemy is engaging me. Roger that. Ronan here. He's got the building. Ronan here. He's got the building. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Got it. I got it. They've got me ranged.
Hunter here. Got one. Roger that. Roger that. This is Ronan. The enemy is engaging me.
Mystique here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. I'm on it, sir. There's a new sensor contact. Enemy mech destroyed. Yes, sir. Hunter here. I don't think these guys like me. I'm on it, sir. I have a new contact on my screen. Reporting vehicle destroyed. Sheriff here. There's a new sensor contact. Enemy destroyed. I'm on it, sir. Beast here. Uh-oh. New contact.
Mission timer will expire in 2 minutes.
Roger that.
Mission objective complete.
Roger that. We've got the building. Roger that. Got it, sir.
Enemy components captured. Enemy components captured.
Beast here. Building captured.
Enemy components captured.
This is Ronan. We've got the building. Acknowledged.
Enemy components
We've got the
captured.
building. Roger that.
Enemy components
Ronan
captured.
here. We've got the building.
Enemy components
that.
captured.
This is Ronan. We've got the building. Yes, sir. One less bad guy.
Got it. I got it.
Ronan here, engaging from position. I'm on it, sir. I am taking heretic fire. Bank shot coming up.
Defeated. Enemy mech destroyed.
This is Hunter, attacking from position. This is Ronan, engaging from position. Pressing the attack. This is Ronan. My weapons are being destroyed. I'm out of ammo. About to be a mech, sir. I'm on it, sir.
I barely even have to aim.
It's raining bullets over here. Yes, sir.
Mech destroyed. Very good, sir.
I'm on it, sir.
I got it.
I'm on it, sir. Roger. I'll make this.
Mission objective
Sir, I
complete.
can't follow.
Mission successful.
Enemy mech destroyed. Sorry, I can't do that.
Commendation for low drop rate.
Jazz hands.